into this moment and into impact. They continue to invest and believe in Black talent and then believe in allied talent and excellence, right? And that is why this summit remains here. So everything matters, and we know that representation matters. So thank them for being our founding partners. And then to our collaborative partners, right? National Bank, Amazon, CIBC, Manulife, Deloitte, TELUS, and Visit Mississauga, thank you for showing what partnership looks like in action. Each of you play a vital role in advancing innovation, in advancing opportunity, and advancing representation across the ecosystem. Your collaboration drives real progress. That is why tech talent is engaged, empowered, and elevated across North America. So a sincere thank you, as well as a sincere thank you. So please, round of applause for them. And then, of course, to our support partners. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your vision in investing in growth of the city community. Your contribution helps expand our reach, amplifies our program, and strengthens the foundation that allows Black professionals and allies to thrive in North America. So please thank them with a huge round of applause. And finally, our ecosystem partners, thank you for helping us build the infrastructure that connects our members year-round. Through our city platform and experiences like this one today, right? We want to say thank you. So thank you to everyone, and thank you again to our ecosystem partners. Support to our ecosystem partners. Your partnership is the heartbeat for BFUTR 2025. Together, we are building a new world of work. And it is not just a theme, y'all. It is about collective commitment to build a more equitable, innovative, and, of course, inclusive future. Now, I want to tell you something that's really important. Over the next 2 days, we have an opportunity to tell the world about what is happening in Toronto. You will fill the room, not because you don't got something to do. You fill the room because you're thinking about the future of innovation and the future of technology and how to make sure that you do not get left behind. There are many conversations and many leaders that's going to be coming up this afternoon. And I want to make sure you are intentional about connecting. I want to make sure you're intentional about leaning in. If you're not leaned in, you're leaned out. And if you're leaned out, you're out of time and out of luck. So I want to make sure that you are leaning directly in, fully in to this conversation. Every leader has a role to play. Every nugget will help you innovate and transform the way you work, your business works, and you as a leader innovate in 2025 and beyond. So I'm going to ask you to lean fully in. Lean fully in to the conversations that are going to happen today, right? So now that I've officially yapped a lot, right? I am now going to get off stage. I want to open up today's keynote programming, and it is my honor it is my honor to welcome our keynote speaker, right? A leader that is dedicated his career to advancing opportunities, inclusion, and innovation across Ontario. Please help me in welcoming the Honorable Minister Greg McGregor, Member of Parliament, Neecee. So the Minister has been a strong advocate for building and advocating for talent across the country. He's connected, he's forward-thinking, he builds community, he builds collaboration, and he's committed to ensuring and celebrating Ontario's diversity while creating a new path for growth and participation. At a time when technology, talent, and transformation are redefining our world and what it looks like, it is more important now than ever to have leadership that understands progress means all of us. Today, I want him to share a reflection of how innovation and how multiculturalism can work hand in hand with the ecosystem and with the community in Ontario. Please help me and welcome the Minister Greg McGregor. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing today?
Good.
My name is Greg McGregor. I am the Ontario Minister of Citizenship and Multiculturalism. I'm also the guy that's really unfortunate to be following Neecee. How is he? Let's give him a round of applause, right? I'm so proud to be here at the 2025 BFUTR Global Tech Summit, one of the largest gatherings to connect with thousands of highly skilled Black tech professionals. And I want to thank not only Neecee, but the entire team. We all know that events like this only happen with intention. They don't happen by accident. And if you look around, you'll see people doing the lights, people doing the sound, people making sure I had like 3 people make sure that I had to walk to the right place when I was coming here today. Each one of them played a role in pulling this event off, not only this year, but for years prior. Let's make sure they hear us and hear our appreciation for them. And today, I'm happy to be here and building on our commitment to build a brighter future for Black youth in Ontario. I truly appreciate being a part of an event with so many esteemed speakers, leaders, innovators, and professionals in the space. And I'm very keen and excited for the opportunity to hear more perspectives on the challenges and opportunities that face Black professionals in the tech sector, and importantly, the opportunities for everyone to do better. Our government in Ontario set an ambitious goal to be the most competitive economy in the G7, to invest, create jobs, and do business. Simply put, the prevailing economic theories that we've had in the last few decades aren't working anymore. We know that we need to innovate, we need to get out of the way. A lot of the Ontario regulations are nice to have. We got to protect things, right? Protect our environment, protect our heritage, protect workers. The way to do that isn't to sit around and plan it for 5 years. The way to do it is to protect it, put the stipulations in, and let business and entrepreneurs do what they do. And as we are building one of the most forward-looking economies in the world, our government recognizes we're living in a time of global uncertainty, with shifting markets, rising costs, and rapid changes in technology and trade, which is why we are taking action to support workers, support businesses, and strengthen Ontario's economic foundation. We stand ready to work with anybody, any level of government, any business, any nonprofit, anybody in the room. We stand ready to work with all of you to cut red tape, build infrastructure, support workers, and keep costs down for families and businesses. As part of our efforts in August, I was honored to make an announcement on behalf of the government, our investment, an additional investment this year of $16.5 million in the Black Youth Action Plan. This plan will fund over 65 Black-focused programs led by community partners with a proven track record of supporting Black youth and their families. Through the plan's economic empowerment program, we're connecting young people to real-world experience and employment opportunities. The Black Youth Action Plan isn't just a program, it's a commitment to removing barriers, building pathways, and empowering Black youth to reach their full potential. We're already seeing the impact from sector leaders like Lexy Academy, whose boot camp has exceeded its goals, aligning students with viable jobs in the technology sector. Using targeted career supports, Lexy is helping students turn their hard work and aspirations into meaningful careers in technology. And there are 2 stories that I want to highlight in particular that when I heard about, they resonated with me and I wanted to share with you today. One young man, Zana, worked overnight security shifts to support himself while pursuing his education and programming. Despite his hard work, let me know if this sounds familiar. Despite his hard work, he struggled to break into the industry without professional experience. Through Lexy's boot camp, he's now gaining real-world experience building production-grade applications and will soon begin his first full-time developer role. Another participant, Brandon, worked retail and delivery jobs while earning cloud certifications and learning Python on his own. The Lexy Academy gave him the opportunity to apply his knowledge to real-world projects and connect with employers who can appreciate his potential. These stories speak to how community-driven initiatives and sector leaders are instrumental in helping young people build the skills, confidence, and connections they need to succeed in today's economy. And that's why our government continues to invest in programs like the Black Youth Action Plan. When we build a future-looking economy, it's an economy that must include everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody. And our government recognizes, myself, Premier Ford, all the folks that I work with at the Ontario government, we recognize that we need to move with intention so that we can support the next generation of youth and next generation of leaders. Since 2023, the Black Youth Action Plan has supported more than 33,000 Black youth and young professionals and Black leaders in sectors like health, information technology, film, the arts, automotive, and other skilled trades. I was there, I'll tell you a personal story. I was there making the announcement. We're at a program called Youth Taking Flight, right? Just right close to here, right close to the airport. I'm a Brampton boy, it was an easy commute. I think that's why they picked that for the announcement. And do we have any Brampton in the room? Okay. All right, front table. See, that's because of Brampton guy. We showed up on time, we sat at the front. I'm late everywhere. When we were there at Youth Taking Flight, we got a reporter asked us a question. He said, this is a program that was helping youth, Black youth, get into the field of aviation, not only thinking about maybe being pilots themselves, but engineers, right, mechanics, seeing a whole new world. And a reporter asked me, he said, in times like these, shouldn't we be focused on manufacturing? We shouldn't be focused on these lofty goals. And I said, look, he said, aren't you just helping the rich get richer? I said, so what the hell are you talking about? I said, these are youth that never ever saw themselves in a pilot uniform. They never even saw themselves as having that opportunity to pursue a career like aviation. And whether it's a tech sector or aviation or anything else, we know that government must take a leadership role in making sure that every child in Ontario can see themselves in these careers. That's exactly what we're going to do. So I talked about the 33,000 youth that we've helped through the economic empowerment stream since 2018. Community-based and culturally focused Black Youth Action Plan partners have supported over 90,000 Black children, youth, and families across Ontario. There's programs like the Student Advocate Program, and programs to support families and to make sure that we are leaving no kids behind. In Ontario is home to some of the brightest minds in tech. Is that true? You guys think that?
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm not convinced. Ontario is home to some of the brightest minds in tech.
Woo!
And we want to ensure there's an opportunity to transform their hard work and skills into meaningful jobs. Our government will continue to work alongside partners to expand opportunities and build a tech center that reflects the strength and innovative minds of our youth. I will say here, I don't know if you guys have ever heard Ontario's open for business, right?
Yeah.
The Ministry of Citizenship and Multiculturalism is open for business. If you are doing good work, we want to partner with you. If you're helping kids or youth and young people, I'm 32, sometimes they call me a young person, but maybe not for much longer. But if you're helping and doing meaningful work, we want to know who you are, we want to work with you, we want to collaborate with you. And we want to continue to invest in investments like I've mentioned, which are part of our collective efforts to build thriving communities across Ontario where everyone can live, succeed, and contribute, and frankly, to truly belong. So as we look ahead, that's not for that, all right.
Let's connect into the phone.
As we look ahead to the next phase of the Black Youth Action Plan, we look forward to continuing the support to make a lasting difference in the lives of the residents, the 16 million Ontario residents, and particularly the Black residents that we serve, to make sure that every youth, no matter where they come from, has the opportunity to succeed, thrive, and grow. I want to thank Lee Ken and the entire team at Obsidian and at the BFUTR Summit for their leadership, for bringing us together to share ideas, build networks, shape the future of tech, and strengthen our communities. And I just lastly want to give a little bit of a shout out to everybody in this room. Put your hand up if you go to a lot of conferences.
I try to.
You go to conferences, you go to a lot of conferences, you see people walking around like this. right? Or they'll be looking at posters. They're not even that interesting. I mean, you guys have great posters here today, but they'll be looking at posters, right? But what did I see when I walked around? This is my first time at the BFUTR Summit. I'm so excited to come back next year. You have no idea. But what did I see when I walked around the floor today? I didn't see a lot of people looking at posters or looking down or like scrolling social media and all these things. I saw people talking to each other. And that communication. And that's something that, speaking of these things, we spend way too much time on these things nowadays. We gotta spend a lot more time looking each other in the eye and having meaningful conversations and engaging. So I am so honored to be a part of that. I wish you all the best on it. And I'm so excited for the next round of speakers that you have. You have some real incredible industry leaders that'll be coming up after me. So thank you for sharing the stage. Thank you for participating. Thank you.
Let's give one more round of applause to Minister McGregor. And I don't know about you, but this was definitely a vision and a vibe. Can we give a shout out to the DJ for the walk-on music?